lemon chiffon cake with lemon filling, easy Swiss meringue buttercream, and a German chocolate cake in the middle. Just as unique as their love story with the Superman date and the cow's tongue dinner. And did you know that a 12-inch cake layer is about the same as a double 8-inch cake? I think this is less intimidating than it looks. Yeah. Our cake strips also can knit together. 2 of these can go around 1 of these. And bam! We got it! Right like that. I know. I'll tell you where the bottle of Genie is. It was last seen floating in the cotton candy ring around Planet Floop. Genie's bottle? Like the one she was stuck in for 1,000 years? Did you also know only one 12-inch pan can fit in your oven at a time? We're using our triple lemon cake recipe and baking it 3 times, 1 for each layer. This batter shouldn't rest in the bowl for 45 minutes while each layer bakes, because it's a chiffon type of cake. And a 4th batch for the 6-inch layer. I know precisely where it is. Do you know how weirdly magical that thing must be? If we find the bottle, we find her tether, her past, her weakness, maybe even a way to trap her again. After you alternate in your wet and dry ingredients, you fold in the egg whites. The whites have tiny little air bubbles that expand to help rise the cake. And those are heat rods. This layer is so big that the outside would overbake by the time the middle was done. And these help bake it evenly. And those purple strips of fabric, they're cake strips. Flat tops every time. Pack your glitter, repellent, and licorice rope. We're heading to Floop. Each layer was about 1 1/4 inch tall, so we just made sure every layer was that height and all the tiers would end up the same height. I know, if we didn't cut them down, it would look like a stovepipe on top of the wedding cake. Or a cake with a top hat. And that white cake carrier, let me tell you, it comes in handy for so many things. $1.25 each. Just spend $5 at Dollar Tree and keep a few in your pantry. I'm ready. Got glitter, got glam, got emergency sass spray. You got a fix on the ship? Jessie's ship is still broadcasting a faint frosting signal. I can track it, but there's something else now. A shimmer, a whisper. Please don't tell me your ex-boyfriend is a whispering shimmer. The lemon filling is different than lemon curd. It's thicker, and ours won't bulge out and leak out the sides like a thinner curd. We made a double batch for the 12-inch tier in our big pot and a single for the 6-inch. Just buy 2 bags of lemons. You'll need them all. Cook it for 2 minutes longer to make sure you cooked out any cornstarch taste and you got it nice and thick. No, it's the bottle. It's calling. Okay, softly. Like a song sung backwards in sugar syrup. Oh, we got ourselves a double rescue mission, babe! A spaceship and a genie soul trap. Yep. Oh, honey! Lock up your snack carts and tighten your rhinestones. The glam has landed. Metal cools faster than glass. We let it cool in the fridge overnight. That is just perfect. We actually had to put it over some hot water to loosen it up enough to spread. It'll get solid again when we chill the tier for transport. Big Val made little rusting pillars to help hold up those heavy layers because they're so big. We didn't want to leave anything to chance, and it all worked because everything was perfect for the whole ceremony. In mid-August even, the glam has landed. Well, butter my biscuits and call me Saturn Sally. Ha ha ha! Look who floated in. Two sparkly something or others. Welcome to Sneers. It took 3 large batches of our easy Swiss Meringue buttercream to cover those layers. The pasteurized egg whites in the carton is way easier than traditional Swiss meringue. Foamy all the way through up to stiff peaks. Add in a 2-pound bag of powdered sugar, a third at a time. Your butter in chunks, just like the traditional method. Room temperature. And grab a stool before they start squeaking again. We seek information and a spaceship thief. One cosmic cola, heavy on the sparkle, and some intel. Coming right up. We're looking for a couple of walking disasters in villain shoes. We made all the layers in the first day and assembled them on the second. Next time, we'll bake the 12-inch layers a week ahead of time and freeze them. This is a lot of work to cram into 2 days. Just double wrap them in plastic and they'll be fine. Big Val actually ran out of energy and assembled the German chocolate cake the morning of the wedding. She describes their love story like living an incredible love-filled dream. She says, Nash and I began to live our life with joy. In our final days, I was in bed looking up at him and telling him that I had never been in more love in my life in those days than before. You want to make sure each tier is perfectly flat. If they're not, you can get a leaning tower of Pisa by the time you stack the top tier. That's a 16-inch cake board, by the way. Crumb coat for sure. Chill in the freezer while we crumb coat the 6-inch layers. Oh, and clean off your cake board before freezing. And then I went to sleep, she said. He leaned forward, gave me kisses on the forehead, and then he went to sleep too. He wanted this to lead to marriage. That was my first yes, she said. Not much of a super duper mushy kind of violins and roses and all kinds of stuff love story. It's 2 people who have been friends for a very long time. This cake also took 2 batches of frosting. And here's a trick. The crumb coat got so cold in the freezer that the final coat cooled down too fast to scrape a decorative edge, and we got like little crumblies. Little bit of torch and voila! Smooths that right out. Oh, honey, you mean the cape and the clown shoes? Yeah, they were here earlier. Ordered a slice of moon pie. Didn't tip. Not that I'm keeping track, but they left in a hurry. And let me tell you, when a woman's nose grows mid-order, you don't need to be a psychic to know she's trouble. Big Val stacked it at the church. This is also our church, by the way. Don't even worry about that big dent you just made. Each flower stem got covered in plastic wrap before we inserted it. The theme of the wedding was afternoon tea, and the ceremony was at noon. Those are meringue kisses in the acrylic layer, by the way. Everybody loved them. They are both clergy, and this is the way Nash, the groom, tells their love story. He said, "I thank God for everything she brings to my life." He said, "I was sick one time, and I will never forget. I was so sick I couldn't breathe," he remembered. "She began to lay hands on me and got the oil and laid her hands on my chest, and immediately I began to breathe. I felt her praying for me and laying hands on my chest. I believe my chest got a little warm. As it got warm, I was able to breathe and rest. She has power with God because God responded to her cry," he remembers. "She seeks the faith of God and has a prayer life, and so I thank God for her and I praise God for her," he said. "So I praise God for her, and I do believe and feel that I'm with the right person. So she's trouble."